Both romantic and comedic in nature, these kisses are classics of their genre. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 rom-com kisses. For this list, we're focusing on the passionate pecks of traditional big-screen rom-coms. We've excluded animated films, so the spaghetti scene from Lady and the Tramp, while iconic, did not make the cut.
You'll find an enchantment.
Number 10, I Want You to Want Me, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Nice, huh?
Based on Shakespeare's comedy The Taming of the Shrew, Gil Junger's late 90s rom-com had Julia Stiles and the late Heath Ledger as modern versions of Catherine Minola and Petruchio, respectively.
Some asshole paid me to take out this really great gown.
Is that right?
And once the Seattle-based narrative ended with the titular poem of love and hate, well, there was only one thing left to do.
It's not every day you find a girl who'll flash someone to get you out of detention.
While Kate Stratford surely anticipated the kiss, her proclivity to gab took her out of the moment.
You can't just buy me a guitar every time you screw up, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Even so, Patrick Verona demonstrates his commitment to the moment, grasping tight and cementing the lasting nature of the smooch. Although their first colorful kiss also deserves a special shout-out, this reconciliation leaves our lovers on an uplifting final note. Number 9, Don't Worry Baby, Never Been Kissed.
Sorry I'm late. Took me forever to get here.
For a romantic comedy with such a telling title, most viewers can easily anticipate the final reveal. But even so, the magic comes by not knowing how Josie Geller's first kiss will transpire. And in this tale of a Chicago copy editor with no experience locking lips, the Beach Boys ultimately provide the right sounds for a public first peck.
Well, it's been building up inside of me for I don't know how long.
Like in our previous entry, Shakespeare is also referenced in this film, and it's English teacher Sam Colson that mans up for the intimate moment, serving up a lengthy yet gentle, and albeit a bit cheesy, kiss.
Howdy, girl.
Number 8, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, You've Got Mail.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
In some respects, this smooch predicted the future, as many couples find love online nowadays. With the central leads engaging in a PG-13 internet love affair, the plot itself pulls viewers in thanks to the originality of the relationship between Joe and Kathleen.
I could never be with someone who had a boat.
I have a boat.
Oh.
In this scenario, the two participants of said kiss already know each other from business squabbles, setting the tone for plenty of inevitable romanticism.
I wanted it to be you. I wanted it to be you so bad.
When Somewhere Over the Rainbow sets in, well, you know it's time for that first kiss. And yeah, the dialogue is questionable, but the kiss itself feels wholly organic.
Troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops.
Number 7, Smoking Without Inhaling, Some Like It Hot.
You're not giving yourself a chance. Don't fight it.
Well, here's a rom-com kiss with a complex backstory. Even for the untrained eye of the casual moviegoer, it seems that any passionate kiss from Marilyn Monroe's Sugar Cane would make any person happy.
Like smoking without inhaling.
So inhale.
And in Billy Wilder's groundbreaking comedy, Tony Curtis's hilarious character fights off his foe impotency to further build on his false relationship, which is certainly one that's destined to fall apart.
I'm not quite sure. You try it again.
But in the moment, Joe, aka Shell Oil Air Jr., shows that he's maybe willing to move on from the lies and form something lasting with his newfound sugar.
Let's throw another log on the fire.
Number 6, You, Crazy Stupid Love.
You!
In this timely comedy, Hannah Weaver is ready for love, but her boyfriend Richard needs some time. This sets the stage for a classic mid-film kiss, as the rebuffed woman finds comfort in the arms of the more edgy Jacob, played with confidence by Ryan Gosling.
I want to help you. I'm going to help you rediscover your manhood.
With this one, viewers experience a fresh take on the rom-com kiss, as this moment doesn't end the film, but rather ignites the narrative as a whole. With 2 endearing performances in the lead roles, while the passing moment is an immediate classic of the rom-com canoodling.
Do you remember me? Still find me attractive?
Yes.
Still want to take me home?
Yeah.
Number 5, Moon River, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Holly, I'm in love with you.
So what?
So what?
So plenty.
In this iconic Audrey Hepburn film, the endearing Holly Golightly searches for a place in high society, but it's love that she really needs.
But oh, golly! She's done!
In actuality, it's been standing right in front of her all along in the form of Paul Varjak.
I love you. You belong to me.
No. People don't belong to people.
Of course they do.
To the sounds of Moon River and Under the New York City Rain, the pair finally and beautifully realize their love. And though it's not under the most opportune of weather conditions, somehow the sprinkles make the kiss even better. This is a classic Hollywood moment, even if the kiss itself is a bit contrived. Number 4, Only the Beginning, Grease.
I'm going back to Australia. I might never see you again.
Don't talk that way, Sandy.
Set in 1958 America, Randall Kleiser's landmark musical commences with a paramount kiss. Though Danny and Sandy feel the fire, so to speak, and recognize something special, the kiss comes to an end thanks to the handsy ways of Mr. Zuko.
Sandy, don't spoil it.
It's not spoiling it, Sandy. It's only making it better.
Then again, maybe his suave demeanor simply exudes too much mojo for his Australian beauty. Regardless, the beach landscape presents the ideal setting for some summer lovin', thus kicking off the romance and one of the most culturally relevant films of the decade. It's not the most passionate kiss ever seen, but it establishes a running theme of sexual anxiety throughout.
Is this the end?
Of course not. It's only the beginning.
Number 3, Rescue Me, Pretty Woman.
It must be difficult to let go of something so beautiful.
In a film that essentially made Julia Roberts the darling of American cinema, it's the concluding smooch that becomes the icing on the cake. From Rodeo Drive to the streets of Hollywood, Edward and Vivian form a special and intimate bond, initially based solely on a mutual transaction. But then feelings arise, and lots of them, which ultimately culminate into one of the more physically challenging kisses of rom-com cinema.
So what happened after he climbed up the tower and rescued her?
She rescues him right back.
Okay, the sterile encounter is far from dangerous,
Had to be the top floor, right?
It's the best!
All right, I'm coming up.
but when you're fully locked in like these two, then anything could have happened. Number 2, Exactly Like You, Bridget Jones' Diary.
Mark! Mark!
For the majority of romantic comedies, one can always expect the apologetic kiss. In this case, Bridget Jones scampers into the street to find her beloved Mark, and when the two get going, they really get going.
I've been traveling all around the world.
Even Bridget herself appears stunned by the kiss from her nice boy, but as Mark explains, even nice boys know how to handle their business. With this kiss, there's plenty going on. The falling snow, a mid-tempo love song, and a final overhead shot to showcase the glory of the moment. It doesn't get much better than this, Mojoholics, though our number 1 pick would suggest otherwise.
Nice boys don't kiss like that.
Oh, yes, they f***ing do.
Satisfied.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I do.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. I was just.
Mind if I give her a kiss first?
Oh, yeah, do what you gotta do.
It wasn't logic. It was love.
So that was fun the other night.
Since the invention of the kiss, there have been 5 kisses that were rated the most passionate, the most pure. This one left them all behind.
Number 1, Should Old Acquaintance Be Forgot, When Harry Met Sally.
For nobody else gave me a thrill.
The 80s were a magnificent time for quirky rom-coms. And When Harry Meets Sally, well, the opposing personalities find a mutual, yet complicated attraction.
What I'm saying is, and this is not a come on in any way, shape, or form, is that men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way.
But what would a classic rom-com be without a whole lot of friction? Of course, the beautiful build-up to this kiss comes in the talky manner of the characters.
I love you.
How do you expect me to respond to this?
How about you love me too?
How about I'm leaving?
So once New Year's Eve rolls around and presents the ideal moment for realized love, Harry and Sally don't just kiss per se, but seem to understand what the kiss itself means for the future.
I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
While fleeting moments of passion come and go in rom-coms,
You make it impossible for me to hate you!
this one stands up as the real thing. Do you agree with our list?
Yes! 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 Yes!
What is your favorite rom-com kiss? For more romantic and comedic top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to Ms. Mojo.
The end.